Yo, it's D2. I'm getting verified with the TheC&PNetwork. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it.
What's happening? What's happening? Back in for another episode of Verified with Cornell, the shooter on the TheC&PNetwork. You already know, if you're following, if you subscribed, I appreciate it. If you're not, what are you doing? Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn that notification bell. All right. Today I got another special guest. Today I'm sitting down with none other than D2. Brody, what's happening?
What's going on, man?
Man, I can't complain, bro. I can't complain. Since you're new to the platform, what I want to do is I'm gonna get everybody adjusted to who you are, and then I'm gonna hit you with the hard-hitting questions. Cool?
Yes, sir.
All right, Brody. Where exactly are you from?
I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Avondale.
Born and raised.
Avondale, Park Ridge, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Dig it. What was it like growing up in Chattanooga?
It was fun. Like, young-wise, when I started getting older, it started getting lame, but fun. It was fun growing up as a kid, a lot of stuff going on, but it was fun, though. It wasn't too much bad.
When you say the older you got, it started becoming lame. What do you mean?
Like, people start getting into stuff that don't matter. Like, you feel me? Like, at first everybody was cordial and cool. Now they growing up trying to get in the streets, and now everybody trying to beef, and we can't be cool. Like, you feel me? It's a lot of people I grew up with was chilling. Now they grow up and be different stuff now. You feel me? So yeah, that's what I mean by it got lame. Like,
I got you.
streets changed everything.
I got you. What's a memory from your childhood that'll stick with you forever? Now this can be positive, negative, happy, sad. What's a memory that's gonna resonate with you forever?
A memory that's gonna resonate with me forever. I'll say, as a child, my brother died. When I found out my first brother died, my mama had I walked in the room, whatever, and my mom was looking at a picture of somebody who was on the bed, they death bed. And I was like, dang, who's there? Like, nobody. Then I overheard them talking about it was my brother. I was like, damn. So yeah, I'll never forget that.
And how old was your brother?
My brother was, I think he was 19 at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old were you?
I was I was like 5, 6.
Right.
Yeah.
Were you ever told what happened to him?
They said that he was supposedly running from the police, and he had a bag of marijuana on him.
Right.
And he swallowed the bag, and the bag killed him.
Oh man.
And he was running while he swallowed the bag. So
Oh man.
yeah, so that's what
Sorry
they
to hear
said.
that, bro.
For sure, it's straight.
That's that in itself is pretty wild. I don't know if you're familiar with D6.
Mhm.
I interviewed him a while back, and similar situation with his brother
Yeah.
got in a high speed chase with police, and unfortunately ended in fatality because he ended up hitting a pole, I believe.
Mhm.
But it's mind blowing how common that is.
Yeah.
Just in Chattanooga alone, for people to lose siblings that young, or do you have any memories with him?
Not really, cause I was young. So like, and he had moved to South Carolina for a minute with his my dudes. Like, we got the same dad, not the same mama.
Okay.
So he moved to South Carolina. So like, when I was a kid, I really don't remember him for real. But I got pictures with him, of course. But
Right.
as a kid, I don't have no memories for real.
Gotcha. Again, my condolences, bro. So other than him, do you have any other siblings?
Yeah, I got a lot of siblings. I got six on my mom's side, and I got like 5 on my daddy's side.
Okay. So you youngest, middle?
Youngest on both sides.
Okay, you see the baby on both sides?
Yeah, and I'm the only one that my mama and dad got together.
Okay. Are you the only one that does music?
No. My big brother, shout out King Dorside, he's trying to start this little thing called R&R. He do music for sure.
Okay.
He hard.
Yeah.
Besides my other brother Robert, he got me on that for sure.
Gotcha. So you said you're the only one of your mother's children with your father. So were you raised in a two-parent home?
No, nah, nah. See, the thing is, I used to hate going to my dad's house, cause like, thing is with my dad, like when I get in trouble at my mama's house, I go to his house. He expect me to be in trouble over there too. I'm like, man, like I already did my punishment at my mama's house, so I gotta come over here and be in trouble. So like, and I used to run, like I used to be out east with my dad's house, so I used to run away. That's how I really like grew up and started doing you feel me, like, cause I used to run away from my dad's house, cause I didn't want to be over there. So I used to be outside 2 in the morning, out east just walking at like
Gotcha.
10 years old.
Yeah. Do you feel like not having them both living in the same household as you was coming up, do you feel like that affected your childhood any?
I thank God they never lived in the same household. To be honest, like I feel like everything be way worse if they did. To be honest, so I'm glad. Like I'm glad they played out how it played out because I couldn't do that.
Without getting too personal, why do you say that?
First because my mama, she like you know how mothers is with they child first, especially their baby.
Right.
So like, but my daddy, he ain't going for all that. So like, you feel me? Like they not gonna be on the same page. So yeah, it wasn't going. That wasn't gonna work out, especially with me either. I wasn't gonna be on the same page with no.
Gotcha. What high school did you go to?
I went to Tana High School.
All right. Okay. Uh, so what was D2 like in high school?
Bad, bad as hell, man. I ain't even gonna count. I dropped out at 16. I want to say 16. I dropped out at
Was
16.
that 10th grade?
11th grade.
11th grade. Okay.
Yeah, I was going at my birthday late, so.
Okay.
But yeah, 11th grade. I was going to 11th grade, and I had dropped out. They kicked me out on some BS or whatever. They tried to like since 6th grade. I've been going to Tana. I ain't even gonna count. I've been terrorizing them for. I was bad. Them folks did not like me. So when I went to the high school, they was already on my neck from 9th grade, 10th grade, then 11th grade came. And they was like, at this point, they was like tired of me. So they tried to send me to alternative school. Alternative school was like, nah, we can't do nothing with them, basically. And then they tried to send me to burn up. That wasn't gonna work out. So then after that, that's when I had got locked up. And then the dude said, if you leave the city, you can be off probation. I was like, for sure, I'm gonna try to get in school too. He was like, I bet. Tried that. They told me I can't go to no school in Tennessee. I'm like, man,
And
all I gotta do
we'll
is
touch
drop
that a
out.
little more later. So you end up dropping out
Mm-hmm.
10th grade, and that was strictly just because you didn't want to be there, or
Because I couldn't go to no school in Tennessee.
okay,
In Chattanooga wise, my mama wanted me to get out of Hamilton County, period. Because like Hamilton County, me too. Like I ain't just gonna blame it on it. It was me too. But like, yeah, since like a little kid, like pre-K type joint, like we've been at it. So like she wanted me to get out of Hamilton County, especially my junior and senior, because she wanted me to graduate and want that stage.
gotcha.
Like any other parent would.
Right,
So yeah, so she tried to move me out the city, thought that was gonna do something. But when I tried to go down there, they was like,
gotcha,
nah, you gotta move out the state.
gotcha. So what type of influence would you say that the streets had on you coming up?
Good. I feel like that's what I needed, to be real. Cause like the person I am now and music wise, I feel like that's what I needed. I needed what happened in the streets. Like I needed when I was a kid, what was going on. I needed that. Cause at the end of the day, you feel me? I was gonna see it sooner or later.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I need that.
At what age would you say you started to get involved in the streets?
I'd say about, like I said, when I was 10, I was already running away, but I wasn't like involved in the streets. I was just out. But like I say about 13, I started when I had moved over there by Bunny Oaks. That's when I really started. Like,
Without incriminating yourself or anybody else,
mm.
what type of things were you participating in or around or involved in at 13 years old running the streets?
a lot of shit, man. Like, boy, we used to. It's a lot. It used to be a lot, man.
Okay, dig it. August 2023, you spoke on it earlier. You would have a run in with the law. However, a minor, you would still be locked up. Uh, you would be arrested for disorderly and released the same day.
Mhm.
Uh, so later on that day to be rearrested again for a gun charge. Uh, what exactly happened that day?
So it all started at school. That was actually the day I got kicked out of school. So it all started there. And, I went to the house or whatever. I got into it with some people. They called the police, pulled up to my mama's house. They arrested me. I went in. I got out like 4 hours later because it wasn't really nothing. So I got out like 4 hours later. Boom, I went home. As you know, I'm chilling at the house. My homeboy pull up, Free J Sim. He pull up to the house right after school. We talking. He like, damn, gang, why you get locked up? I'm like, I'm telling him. We hear sirens. He trying to play. He like, bro, they coming for you, boy. Just like laughing, like we joking. We like, I said, bro, chill out, laughing. This, you see like 6 police cars pulling my driveway deep. I'm like, bro, what the heck, fool? So boom, they hop out. which one of y'all Donovan? So then one of the officers said, "This him right there," because they was there earlier when they arrested me. So I was like, man. So they walked up to me, they searched me, whatever. I was like, "What a gun?" And I was like, "What gun?" They said, "We got a call. Somebody had a gun over here, and y'all two boys was over here, and we just got a call from you being bad." And I was like, "Bruh, I don't have no gun." But when they got permission from my mom Deuce to go search the crib, my mom Deuce gave them permission to go search my room, not even the house, just search my room. Luckily, it wasn't in my room, so yeah.
So you were.
When they walked, I wasn't finished though.
Oh, my bad. I thought you saw. Go ahead. My
Boom.
fault. Go ahead.
So boom, luckily it wasn't in my room. They walked out my room. My sister, my big sister, like I love my family to death, man, but this shit, I ain't gonna care, that junk hurt me. So boom, my big sister, right? She saw it.
Something right
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
Hell nah.
Go ahead.
My big sister, she saw me. Boom. She saw the fire, whatever. She told my mama. Mama went down there. She told the police. Police grabbed it. They took me with her. I was in there for about like a week and a half. Boom, mama came and got me. And then I was on probation from August to about January. And when January came, they sent my ass. That's when they talk about school and shit. And
Right.
if I leave city, I'd be good. Get away from all the street stuff.
Right.
Get away from all that. I was like, all right, bet. That ain't hard.
So you said to clarify, you end up leaving Chattanooga. Your mom moved you out of Chattanooga.
Yeah, I ended up leaving at Chattanooga.
So where'd y'all go?
In Shelbyville, Tennessee.
Okay. Okay. What was uh what was that transition like?
It was fun at first. I ain't even gonna care. It's a small ass city. It's like the country. It's like, man, everywhere you look, you see horses, pigs. Like, it's fun because I'm seeing this shit. Like, I'm in the city, so I ain't never seen it. Like, you feel me, in person. I seen it on the internet, but I ain't never seen no horse in person, no pig in person. So like, me going to the country, going to see that shit, I just learned how to fish last year. Like, so it was fun at first. Then all the drama started coming in. Like, I was over here, messing with the hoes. You feel me? So boom, them is between them niggas because them niggas down there they sensitive. They not chat niggas. They don't care too much. Niggas down there they sensitive. Like anything, like the small. You can step on their shoe, they ready to kill somebody. Like like they just I don't know. They sensitive. So that drama too. So I was just like, man, yeah, this shit ain't for me. I don't like all the drama. Man, I'm finna go back home.
Gotcha. So, go rewind a little bit. So police kick your door in, theoretically speaking. They find a firearm that your sister tipped them off on, and your mom. Was there any resentment in your mind for your sister saying, "Hey, are your mom participating?" Was there any resentment there?
See, my sister, I ain't even gonna care. That did hurt me. I ain't even gonna lie. That hurt me. At the end of the day, I had to realize though, like, I was young. You feel me? So, my mama a pastor.
Okay, didn't know
So,
that.
yeah, my mama a pastor. So, I had to realize that, like, I was mad at both of them, but I had to realize, I had to come to my mind, like, I should never had it in the house. Or I should have never had it or where they can see it type. Like, I had to come there and realize, like, my mama is a pastor. I shouldn't like you feel me because how they bring her name. So like yeah, so I had to think about that. So at the time though, I was mad. Like I was like, man, y'all finna cut y'all. I was like, I was mad, but I had to come to a realization like I'm 15, I'm 16 years old with a fire at my mama's house as a pastor. Like I had to come to realization like that shit that ain't cool.
So how long was your? Because I didn't even know your mom was a pastor.
Mama been a pastor since before I was born.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. She used to be a teacher too.
Okay. Yeah. So she ain't expecting the way you coming on. She ain't expecting that.
Yeah, but my dad, he used to hate it, but he from out east, so like he know what's going on, but he just didn't want me in it. But he wasn't really around because I'm running away from his house. So like when I run away, he ain't care. He'll call my mama. Hey, he ran away. That's it. Hey, I ain't mess with him for real.
So what's your? And we bouncing around, but we're gonna get back to
Yeah,
what's your current day relationship like now with your father?
Alpha. Like I respect. I can't be cool with him. Like I tried, like when you get as a kid, you can't hold on shit from what you had as a kid. So, and I tried. I knew I was bad. Like I said, I had to come to realization having a gun at my mama's house. I realized I had to come to realization. I was a bad child too, you feel me? And I know it's hard, but at the same time, you a father. So I tried to come to him when I turned 18, my birthday, December 1st. I came to him, tried to talk to him. He wasn't going for it. Like, basically, he was living in the past. He's still talking about the past. I'm like, I understand the past. I apologize, but feel me? I'm trying to start a new journey with you. He wasn't understanding, so
Well, hopefully there's a positive future to come out of that.
maybe.
Hopefully so. So you were back up in Chattanooga a year later. Did you come back strictly because of the environment up there, or did you feel like you need to be in Chattanooga? Or?
Music wise, so in Shelbyville, I was down there and I was trying to work on my music and stuff. I was doing a lot of shows down, like I was doing a lot of shows in Nashville, cause you know Nashville like 45 minutes away from Shelbyville. So I was traveling to Nashville doing shows, traveling to Murfreesboro like 25 minutes away. So I'm traveling to Murfreesboro doing shows, coming back to Chat doing shows. So Shelbyville shows wise was like, you feel me? Cause I was really connecting with Nashville people in Shelbyville.
Okay.
Cause they coming down there to Shelbyville like for the dumb stuff, like the bar and stuff. So like, and I'm talking to them, and they put me on shows and stuff. So that wise, I was good, but recording wise, I was trying to record, and the producers wasn't on the time and I'm on. I'm trying to work. I ain't trying to play. Like they trying to make it seem like I am an upcoming artist, but at the same time, I'm trying to work. Like I'm serious about it. They think I'm just one of these people that just doing it for fun, but I'm actually like I'm trying to blow in this shit, and they think I'm playing. So I be trying to tell them like, nah, but I had to get to a point. Say you can't tell everybody everything. So I just come back to the city. I get my videos now. I'm going to the studio recording songs. I'm dropping more songs now because I'm recording new shit. You feel me? I'm doing more shows. Like I love my city wise. Like you feel me? Connection wise.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Shelbyville,
So
I couldn't do it.
was music just initially your reason for coming back?
And I got a baby on the way. So yeah, when my girl told me she was pregnant, I was like, yeah, I can't miss no appointment.
That's what's up.
I gotta be at every appointment. So I was like, instead of you coming down here, coming to get me, cause I ain't had no car. So I'm like, instead of you coming to get me, I'll just come down there.
That's what's up, bro. Congratulations.
For sure, appreciate it.
So with having a baby on the way, brings forth fatherhood. What's been going through your mind preparing for fatherhood?
Man, okay, I feel like I'm ready, cause I okay, let me take that back. I don't feel like I'm ready. but but like hey, I had to think about it. I don't feel like I'm ready, but like you feel me? I'm gonna get ready. I'm happy as hell though. Like I can't
Right.
wait. Like every day I wake up, I'm happy as hell. I can't wait until I can't wait.
But no regrets. It's just pure
Nah, no regrets,
anticipation.
just period. Yeah.
That's good, man.
Love and yeah.
That's good. That's good. Do y'all know what y'all having yet?
Nah, not yet. We'll find out in about a month.
Okay.
Well, actually this month.
Okay. What do you want?
I want a little girl.
Okay. Why so?
I ain't ready for no little boy. I feel like
Yeah, that's real.
I feel like he gonna act just like me.
Nah, that's fair.
Hey, I ain't ready. I ain't ready. I gotta be mentally ready for a little boy.
Nah, that's fair. In your opinion, what is it about the YN lifestyle that today's youth finds appealing?
Money, the hoes, popularity. That's really the three things I think it is. They being a young nigga, you go, do what you do. Boom, you making money off of it. Sometimes hoes, some hoes like that. Like, and the hoes that do like that, I don't participate in that. Like, I don't like the girls that like that. Like, even if I was doing it, I don't like the girls that like that because that's kind of weird. So like, you feel me? But they do it because some hoes like that. Some hoes like when niggas be in jail, niggas be having on house arrest, niggas go stealing. Some hoes like that. I don't get it, but some hoes do. Popularity. You post a picture with a whole bunch of money and some guns. Everybody liking your picture. Like they like, oh yeah, this gun hard. That boy got all them 20s. Like everybody liking them pictures. So popularity, hoes, and money. That's why I think people do it for real, for real.
Dig it. I dig it. So to my knowledge, you're not proper with any gangs here in Chattanooga. Uh, being a part of the age group you are, between the age 15 and 21 range, is it difficult to navigate through a place like Chattanooga where, the gangs here do hold a high sense of influence? Is it hard to navigate that, not being a part of a gang?
Before I left the city, yeah, because no, it wasn't hard. I go wherever I want to. Don't get that wrong, but like, yeah, it was like, you know, people knew who I was hanging with, so like, you feel me? People was trying to. But I left the city for a year, not because of that. Like I spoke on that earlier, why I left the
Right.
city. But I left the city. I left the city, came back. Ain't nobody on. Ain't nobody talking about nothing. Ain't nobody. You feel me? So I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm in my city chilling.
So you don't feel like it's hard to navigate?
Nah, I go anywhere.
Gotcha.
I just chill.
Gotcha. What kept you from joining the gang?
Really, I don't even know. To be honest, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. That's a good question. I don't know what kept me from joining the game, to be honest, cause like I had all the opportunities to. It was just, I guess I was smarter. Cause once you get in the game, bro, you can get out of it, but if it ain't no possibility you gonna get out of that shit alive. So like, you feel me? Yeah, I would just, I guess I'd just say I was just smarter back then, smarter in that position. I was still like hanging with them, but I don't know. I just ain't never made that shit official.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's talk about your music. Um, how old would you say you was when you started rapping?
14.
14.
I used to be trash.
At least you're honest.
I used to be trash. I used to think it was hard. Like, you know, when you used to rap, bro, you be thinking that junk hard.
Right.
But now I listen to it, I'm like, what the fuck?
In all honesty, though, I don't think anybody just started rapping like today started rapping
Yeah,
and was any good.
they just now blowing.
I've yet to meet a person who honestly could play me probably their first track they recorded. Like, yeah, bro, you Eminem status. You know,
Yeah.
I can't. I don't see the likelihood in that.
Yeah, oh, y'all don't see it.
But I respect the honesty though. Feel like you was trash. What influenced you to start rapping?
My brother, like I said, my brother, King Darkside, he one of them influenced me because I was rapping before him, but like he used to be playing around, like doing freestyles and stuff. He used to be playing around, and I was like, well, you need to take this on serious. He was like, you need to take it serious too.
Right.
Boom, I started taking it serious. I wasn't trash when I started when I started going to the studio. He was the first person to take me to the studio. I wasn't trash, but like I was still learning. You could tell I was still learning. So, and my other brother that passed, he used to do gospel, country, rap, sad songs, everything. Lonely Robert, he used to do all that. So
Now
him,
this isn't the brother.
nah, that's Zachary. So my other brother Robert, he passed in July in 2022. July 21st, he passed, and he passed. How he passed? His kidneys. It was his kidney. His kidney was failing, whatever. They was already saying like he wasn't gonna live past a certain age. And then I think his girlfriend had COVID or something. And then they were staying together. He caught it and he died in the bathroom.
Man, sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah.
That's wow. Whoa. But his passing influenced you to take the music serious.
Before he passed, really, because I was showing him my music, he was like, but that was when I was trash. But he was saying, but you need to take this just serious. It's hard. Now I look at him like it's trash. But before that, he really did, like, cause he was going to the studio and stuff, and I'm sitting there watching him. So like, you feel me? He used to come home playing music, cause he was living with my pops at the time. So he used to come home playing music. We listening to him. I'm like, yeah, you hard. So before he passed, yeah, but when he passed, I was like, all right, bro, yeah, I'm finna go ahead and yeah, lock in.
So that right there put a battery in your back.
Yeah, him and King Darkside, them two, 'cause he told me I need to lock in. And him made me, because I told King Darkside that, hey, bro, I want to take this shit serious. Like, nigga, lock in. I said, all right, you need to lock in too, shit. So, yeah, that's really it. Both of them.
So how did the passing of your brother affect you mentally?
It fucked me up, because he texted me the day before that. And, like, really, a couple of hours before, he passed like 6 in the morning. He texted me at like 11 o'clock at night, the night before that, and was like, I posted on Facebook. It reminds you it was July. So I said, shit, I guess I'll stay in school this year. And then he texted me, and he texted me privately. He ain't even comment. He texted me privately. He was like, shit, nah, for real, little bro, you need to stay in school, bro. He said, if you ain't gonna do it, he said, do it for me. It's like he knew. Like, he was like, do it for me. Like, I ain't think nothing about it. I'm like, all right, for sure, brother, love you. He was like, love you too, little nigga. Next you know, nigga, I'm waking up at 4 in the morning. Mama telling me I don't even know what time it was, like 5, 6 in the morning. Mama telling me my brother dead. I'm like, bro, I don't believe that shit. And he just texted me. I went right back to sleep on that. Woke up a couple hours later. I'm like, what you say? She in there crying. I'm like, man.
So,
So
how
mentally,
much older was he than you?
I think he was like 28, 29. Yeah.
Y'all still had a closeness though.
Yeah. Cause besides my brother Demonte, him and my brother Demonte, the only people I'm close with on my dad's side, siblings wise.
Gotcha. Man, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Uh, Again, my condolences, bro. Uh, so other than your brothers, who were some of your musical inspirations and influences?
We talking about chat wise or famous?
Chattanooga, could be Nashville, could be famous.
Okay, so
Who influenced you musically? They don't have to be rappers.
okay, look, besides my brother, all right, boom. Hardaway 1K for sure. He for sure influenced me, especially like I was rapping before he got out of jail, but you know, he was making it. He been making
Right.
it. So, but when he got out and I seen how he just like how he was moving, how smart he was, I'm like, bro, he did this shit fresh out the cell. I can do this shit out the cell. Like, you feel me? Like he motivated me for sure right now. Tana, Tana, man, that nigga right there, that I don't know how he did it, but he did it, and I'm proud. I'm proud of him. He influenced me too. But going on before that, I say famous wise, I say Young Boy, of course. That's my favorite artist. So yeah, Young Boy, he got me wanting to rap and shit. Yo,
Right.
boom. I say I'm
Now don't
into.
get in the industry and start beef with them because you're gonna regret saying that right
Hell, hey, man, nah. That boy gonna put this in the intro.
now. I'm your favorite rapper. Don't
Hey
get.
man,
I'm joking.
hey man, nah, hey, he know what it is, man.
Yeah. So young boy.
So Young Boy, my nigga, I listen to like I don't want to say white girl music, but white girl music like I listen to Adele. So like
Nothing wrong with that.
I love Adele, but
Right.
Adele, country music like Shaboos in them, like
Okay.
artists like that made me get into more Michael Jackson. Like I get into
Right.
more like different old school too.
Okay.
So yeah, really I like more old school artists.
Okay. That's
So
what's up.
them a couple of artists, them really the ones that got me
I mean, you
influenced.
you didn't name not a one that I'd be like, all of them, you know what I mean? All of them
Yeah,
carry their weight,
yeah,
even the Adele's and all that, they carry their weight. Especially like you said, on a Tennessee level, Hardaway 1K,
hmm
Tana 913, these are people who walk the same streets you walk, you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like shop at the same Walmart you shop at. You see the level of popularity and the level of
And now
success
I see
they
where
achieve.
they at.
Right,
Like,
right. So it's not,
yeah,
it's not just the industry made this person. Now this person's really
they
putting
working.
that work in.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So shout out Hardaway 1K and 10913.
yeah, both of them.
Uh your name, D2. Where did that come from?
Man, so as a kid, they used to call me D2 Shiesty. Like my homeboys used to be like, boy, you D2
Nah,
Shiesty.
not you.
So yeah, they used to call me, they be like D2 Shiesty, D2 Shiesty. And I was like, man, I ain't Shiesty fool. Like, stop calling me that, bro. I ain't Shiesty fool. I ain't Shiesty. So they're like, man, so people at school start joking, D2 Shiesty. Like, I'm like, man, bro, my name ain't Shiesty fool. So I was like, bro, I'm D2 with it. Like, I be like, I'm D2 with it. Well, that's my Instagram. When I start dropping songs, I'm like, I fuck with D2. But so like, it's either or D2 with it, D2, you feel me? D2 more shorter, so
Right.
but that's what D2. So y'all don't want to be like D2 what? D2 with
I
it.
got you now.
So
That's dope.
yeah.
I dig it. Um, in your song Hood Poetry, you said at one point in time your mom called the police on you. Was that just a bar? Or did that actually happen, or were you referring to that situation?
That actually happened. And yeah.
So that was that
The
situation.
first yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Uh, you spoke on a little bit earlier. R&R,
hmm
uh, real and rare. Tell me what exactly is that?
Like I said, my brother started that up. R&R means whatever you want it to mean. R&R like whatever you think R&R real nigga rock star. Real, like whatever you feel me, but you can't blow if you want to actually make it a label, you can't say real nigga rock star. So you feel me? I was talking to my brother, I was like, bro, real and rare? He was like, yeah, cause we some real niggas and it's rare to find some real niggas. Like, so I was like, bro, real and rare. So he was like, he said, shit, I fuck with it. But that's really it. We trying to start a little, not even a family. Like right now, it's just family. Like my sister, the manager. You feel me? Like this ain't my label or nothing, but
Right.
we just working. Like it ain't.
So is it a collective or?
I'm still unsigned. So
Okay.
like it's still it's just something we all trying to blow together.
Gotcha.
Like basically, like
Gotcha.
like my shout out Woody, he part of this too. He got it's like FMC and R&R. So yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Uh, let's talk about your new project.
Mm.
High school.
So
At the time of this recording, it hasn't dropped yet. So I hadn't had the opportunity to hear it. What made you entitle it High School?
So, like I said earlier, I like listening to old school songs. So, Love TKO, I love that song. So, I was listening to it. I'm like, bro, I can make something with this. So, like me, when I listen to beats, I be in there just smoking, just listening to beats. I'm like, bro, I can make something with this. So, that's what I was doing. I was listening to it. I was like, bro, hold on. Boom, I started writing. I don't even know what I said at first, but I was like, nah, I don't fuck with it. So, then boom, after I was like that, I was like, man, I gotta tell a story on this.
Right.
So then, boy, I started thinking, it's the shawty I used to fuck with in high school. I ain't gonna say her name, but yeah, it's the shawty, it's the shawty I used to fuck with in high school, and I was like, man, yeah, I'm finna make a song on that. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah. So like, and I been made that song like a year ago.
Okay.
I wrote it like a year ago. I just recorded it this year.
So it's a single, not a project.
Yeah, it's a
Gotcha.
single.
Okay. Okay. I
Yeah,
thought it was okay.
yeah, that's a single
Okay. So that's the background behind it.
behind the song.
The
Yeah.
unsaid person's name, and you want to make a.
Uh huh.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So what's the official release date?
The song this Sunday. What's the date? I don't know. I think it's May 11th.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll be on the lookout for that for sure. Uh, you were speaking earlier about when you were up in Shelbyville and
Hmm.
you did a lot of networking with like Nashville artists and Murfreesboro artists. In comparison to Chattanooga, which I don't know if you're familiar or you've seen here lately, it's like a little Memphis versus Nashville thing going on.
Yeah, it was a Chattanooga versus Nashville thing going
Right,
on
right,
up
right,
here.
right, 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 right.
Yeah.
But present day right now,
Hmm.
in your opinion, where does Nashville compare music scene wise to like Chattanooga?
I ain't gonna count. I don't think they can. They creative, but I don't think they can fuck with it. Like if we all work together, like I don't think they can fuck with it. That's the thing with Nashville. Nashville, they all working together. Like rappers making songs together, country artists making songs together, like singers making songs together. If we all could do that, we'll be hard. Like like we'll pop it. Like
Right.
yeah, that's all I think it is. Like I just think they more creative and they know how to get along, know how to connect more than us. But once we learn how to connect and you feel me, be more creative, I feel like we'll top that. But I do think Nashville do probably got it on us right now because of that though. But yeah,
Gotcha. Gotcha. Uh, you said Hardaway 1K and 10913. Is there any more artists, independent artists in Chattanooga that you listen to?
yeah, I Kunky, Rackway Tay, uh, what's one more artist? Big Brat for sure. Yeah. I don't care what y'all say. I'll be bumping Big Brat, man. Be very hard, right? Hey, yeah, Big Brat for sure. That's really it, man. I'm the only ones I really be bumping for real. Besides my brothers.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you kind of spoken earlier also. So when you see the success of like here recently of Tana 913, what does that do for you mentally from an artist standpoint? Does that motivate you? I mean, what does that do?
It motivates me for sure. Like, cause I was listening to him when he made dang, what's that story? He was telling a story on the West Side, right? I'm trying to I know I be listening to that, so I'm trying to think of the name of the song, but yeah. But I've been on it for that since that. So when he dropped Big Dog and he just started popping, I'm like, man, yeah, that mentally and yeah, that shit encouraged me like a motherfucker. Cause like I see where I don't know where he started. I don't know him personally, but I see like you feel me, rapping wise.
Right.
I see where he started because I was listening to him. So seeing him pop now for like yeah, mentally that motivated the fuck out of me. Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Um, you had your dealings with the law. We were younger.
Yeah.
Uh, What's your opinion on the juvenile detention center and the juvenile program here in Chattanooga?
Man, they don't do shit. I don't think it do nothing, to be honest. Cause end of the day, half of these niggas going to juvenile still end up in jail. Like, I don't even think jail do anything. I think prison is what really, like, even Hardaway said that shit on Facebook. I think he think prison, and I do think, I ain't never been to prison. I ain't never been to jail. I've been to juvenile, but like, prison, I feel like prison, stories I heard, I feel like prison would change you more than jail or juvenile. But me being in juvenile, I don't think that do nothing, to be honest. Like, it don't scare nobody. It ain't nothing, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah, when I interviewed Hardaway 1K, he sat in that very chair right there and said he feels like prison saved his life. And
I watched that interview.
yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with Frank White.
Mm-mm.
He's OG here in Chattanooga. He done a long stints of time in prison. Said the same thing. Prison saved his life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never been to prison. I was flabbergasted. I heard it about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the way they both broke it down, it was like, yeah. And they almost borderline just said the same thing you just said. We was talking earlier off camera, and you was telling me how getting baptized meant a lot to you. What brought that spiritual decision about?
So, as a kid though, like I said earlier, my mom was a pastor. So as a kid, I love how she preached and shit, but I wanted to find me on my own path. Like I was still doing what I was doing, but same time, I still believed in Jesus. I still believed, like I still prayed. You feel me? So, when I grew up and I went to Shelbyville, my cousin, he used to do the same thing I was doing. Like, boy, he used to be doing everything. Now he a pastor, and like he like his testimony is like, you feel me? So, and I can relate to it.
Right.
So you feel me? I connected with him, not even just cause he my cousin. Like as a pastor, I connected with him. You feel me? And, I was like, man, I think I'm ready. God had talked to me, and me and God had a conversation. You feel me? And he talked to me. I was like, man, yeah, I think I'm ready. I talked to the pastor, talked to my mom. We got that jump. We got it satisfied.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, honestly. Uh, if you could go back, 18-year-old you, and speak to 10-year-old you, what would you say?
Bro, stay in the fucking house. Stay in the house. That's what I would have said. Cause to be real, like I did say, like the streets. If I ain't have it, feel me, I wouldn't be how I am now. Like I feel like I'm a different person now. But I would have said stay in the house though, cause the shit that I did do, I feel like I shouldn't have went through that as a young age. I feel like I should have. You feel me? Like the shit that I did do and went through. I said you're gonna see it one day, but you supposed to see that shit when you older, not as a young age. But
Right.
you feel me? So yeah, I say stay in the house, but you feel me?
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. It's my last question.
Let's get into it.
2025. What's next for D2?
Yeah, album finna drop in July 21st. Song finna drop May 11th, this Sunday, May 11th, 2025. One more thing, we got a show coming up. We got a lot of shows coming up. We got pool parties coming up. Date's gonna be on my Instagram. I'll give y'all that later. Yeah, a lot of stuff finna come on, man. Y'all just tune in, man. Just be patient.
Working. That's what's up. I'm gonna give you a chance to plug your social media here in a second. Before you do that, is there anything you want to add to this interview before we get out of here?
Man, I appreciate you for sure,
I appreciate you,
man.
bro.
Cause hey, I've been needing this, man. Sit down and
We're
talk.
gonna do this again. You keep working, we're gonna do this again.
For sure, man. I've been needing people to know who D2 is, man. Like, I don't want motherfuckers to just think, because on my YouTube, it's just rap music.
Right.
I don't want motherfuckers to just think I'm just a rapper.
Right.
Just another rapper out here. I want motherfuckers to know who I am.
Well, this is definitely gonna assist that.
For sure.
And there's other platforms in the city, a little more films. You got RMJR,
Yeah.
Coop on the Beat. There's plenty more platforms in the city.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, for sure. Reach out to them. They'll get you a good interview too,
For sure,
But
man.
I appreciate you choosing C&P Network.
Hey, shout out TheC&PNetwork for sure, man.
Tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
Find me on Instagram at DEE_WIDIT. Find me on Facebook at DEE McDaniel MCDANIEL. Shit, that's really it. On YouTube, you can find me at DEE2.
There you go. Bro, I appreciate you again.
For sure, for
You've
sure.
officially been verified. I am Cornell the Shooter. This is the C&P Network. If you ain't got nothing else, we out of here.
Sir.